My goodness me, there will be some discussion about that.
And there's a bit of a heated discussion going on. Rocky being protected by Gattuso.
Yeah, well, he's been manhandled by a few Napoli players. This is definitely what we don't want to see. We need well, we won't have many calm heads now. We need to see the replay on that. The referee took his time, and suddenly the Milan players turned to him, and there was a moment of pause there, and he pointed to the spot. And he's not even going over to speak to his referee's assistant. Let's just see it again.
Punch by Aronica.
Was indeed. The arm was lifted. Did he need to do that? He's diving in there from that angle. I think from the other angle it seemed that he did raise the arm to block it. From that angle it didn't look as such, but the other angle definitely gave it. Great opportunity now. It's Ibrahimovic with the penalty.
The ball seemed to be going out. Pato certainly didn't have much of a chance to put it into the net from that tight angle. But the first real scramble inside the penalty box. Napoli have conceded this penalty, and Zlatan Ibrahimovic looking for his 14th goal of the season. Puts it away.
Wonderful strike, right in the corner. No keeper in the world would have saved that. Look at that. Keeper got across there, but it was travelling at such speed, and he didn't have a chance.
4th minute of the second half. Zlatan Ibrahimovic from the penalty spot gives Milan the advantage.
Now the test is for Napoli. Can they keep their heads? Can they show that they're a mature team that should be up in the top 3 in Serie A and don't fall apart? They ran over there to argue with the referee straight away, but fortunately Mascaro came over and stopped Gargano going over and having
Campagnaro, header down for Zlatan Ibrahimovic now. Pato springing forward. He needs some help in there and finds it through Boateng! Goal number 2!
Wonderful play. First from Ibrahimovic and then from Pato, who looked up, took his time. Ibra was free as well, screaming for the ball, but Pato rolled it across the 6-yard area. The substitute did the rest. And tonight we're really seeing Alexandro Pato coming of age, I feel. That's a real world-class player.
Boateng doing exactly what Allegri wanted him to do, to burst into the penalty box. He made his run, and Pato had to hold up play, did it perfectly, looked up, and there's a delivery clipped into the back of the net. And then the muscles were out on display.
Did you see? Pato took his time. Ibrahimovic was free, and he waited for Boateng to make the run, and excellent play. We've seen that a few times from Boateng, scoring from the...
Here's Pato, he can use his pace. Still Pato, he's got support from Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Pato, waiting for Ibrahimovic to make his run. Pato! What a goal! He didn't need Ibrahimovic. He knew what he wanted to do. This young man is brimming with confidence. And look at Milan tonight. They've sent out a message also to Inter that they're going to have to do something special to get the championship away from Milan tonight. And tonight we were waiting for Pato to really turn it on, and he has. Pato made his debut against Napoli in Serie A on the 13th of January 2008. That evening, Napoli were put to the sword by Milan. This evening is pretty much the same. In the second half, the first half was 0-0 at half-time, and the second is now 3-0.
Came from a header from Van Bommel from the edge of his own area, but once you head the ball into the path of a player like that who's brimming with confidence, look at that, that's like a training ground finish. Ibrahimovic, who did well, made the run. Didn't really matter if he did or not. Pato knew what he wanted to do, curl it between the two central defenders into the top